energy, the effervescence.
I know, good Lord. Izzy Moreno making her appearance here, coming out just a ball full of energy.
She's not my BFF. I didn't get any of those fancy dancy bracelets.
Well, it's kind of hard to be your friend sometimes, Doc. I'm just saying. Fans, welcome back. The Hybrid School of Wrestling. This is Thanks Beatings. I am Mike Wilkes, joined as always, Dr. The Wife. How you doing, Doc?
Hello. My non-best friend.
Average friend. It's okay.
Average. Yeah. Okay, basic friend.
See her making her appearance, ready to go right out the gate, waiting on her tag team partner. We hear the music. We know whose it is. The queen of hybrid herself, just waiting on her to make her way through that curtain. You see Izzy's excitement. Key Vibz has entered the arena.
She makes her return. She took some time to take a look at all the up-and-comers, see what, analyze, evaluate. And she knew that when she saw Izzy was getting her just desserts by the champ.
Her just desserts.
I mean, you can't come in here and claim you're the boss of the ring when we have the Hybrid School of Wrestling women's champion, the resident champion.
Claim she's the boss of the ring? When did Izzy say she's the boss of the hybrid ring?
When she came and tried to take over when her and Kalientita came in.
Kalientita, yeah, that's a whole other ball of wax. Izzy is here at Hybrid School of Wrestling, just learning her craft and this career that she's wanting to be a part of ever since she was a child.
But she's had it easy. Everybody wants to see Izzy. What about Kalientita? Kalientita worked really hard. She's been here for more than a year, working her butt off.
She does work hard. Kalientita, yes, she does work hard. Kalientita also takes every opportunity to undermine everyone around her. It's no wonder that the fans have taken to her as they have, and I don't think it's fair to take that out on someone like Izzy or Key.
Well, we'll see what happens tonight, because
we will.
We got a spicy match coming up. Look at that. The fans are ready for it.
Giving Key Vibz a warm welcome back to Hybrid.
Ooh, there's the... I love this one.
And just like that, the mood changes, fans. Facing Izzy and Key. It's going to be the duo of, you've heard us talking about them already, Kalientita, the hybrid women's champion, Gia Michel. They will be making their way here shortly. Speak of the devil.
That's how you make an entrance, with the gold.
And her tag team partner is the hybrid
Kalientita knew what she was doing when she went to Gia Michel and proposed that their team-up would be a lucrative venture.
Absolutely. Not only lucrative as far as the opportunities in the ring, lucrative out of it, I'm sure. I think this is more of a case of the enemy of my enemy is my friend. We'll see if this alliance lasts between Gia Michel and Kalientita.
Oh, it will. I have faith in all of them. Key Vibz will regret stepping into this because this was not her fight originally. Even though Kalientita, said a couple of things out there in the world.
Exactly. It's not exactly anyone's fight if we're looking at it through that lens, that maybe Izzy and Kalientita having the issue, we'll call it, between them as it is Gia Michel involving herself, and Key Vibz, she's stepping up to help someone, her friend, who is frankly being bullied by the women's champion and Kalientita. Absolutely.
No bullying here. This is her ring. She is the champ here. You can't claim ownership on anything unless you work for it. And Gia Michel has done that.
I'm not taking anything away from the inaugural hybrid women's champion, Gia Michel. She's definitely earned that title over and over again. And the actual win, of course, winning that title and subsequent defenses.
Now, this is the first time for Kalientita and Key. We have the experience in Key Vibz, and we have the energy and the spiciness in Kalientita.
I feel like spice may be the least of Key Vibz' worries. She's going to have to watch out for all of these, how do we say, these shady tactics Kalientita likes to use.
No, not shady. Unique. Imaginative.
Imaginative. I will give you that, Doc. Definitely imaginative. As Key Vibz has a wrist lock on Kalientita. She's trying to fight out of it. Managed to do so with a wrist lock of her own.
She's showing everybody this is her ring. She's working towards. She's the protege of the champ.
The protege. Well, the protege couldn't hold that wrist lock. Key Vibz converting it into a headlock. Kalientita just straight trying to pull the hair to fight out of it. Key Vibz going down to one knee. She's wrenching down.
She's got this. I trust her ability. I trust her skill, and I trust the fact that she's been working under Gia Michel. She's been learning, taking lots of notes, and here you can see that when she's throwing really strong strikes into the gut of Key Vibz.
Well, I'm not doubting Kalientita.
A quick reminder to Key Vibz as she takes her to the corner that this is a wrestling match. You need to let me go and let me have a couple shots. She got a nice forearm into her chest. Key Vibz throwing herself over Kalientita. Now they're back down on the ground. Kalientita's really going to have to think quickly to get out of this.
That's right. Key Vibz, that side headlock takeover puts Kalientita right back down where she was originally. Key Vibz maintaining control with this side headlock. Kalientita definitely looked like she's having a little bit more trouble out there than maybe she was expecting, Doc. I mean, this side headlock definitely limiting her movements, her control, her offense, anything she can do, but just manages to gain the leverage, throw Key Vibz off, but gets caught.
There's a slight height difference here, too, as well, so Kalientita is going to have to use more strength than height in order for her to get through this. Not to mention the fact she's going to have to be really fast. She's got Key Vibz in the corner. Key Vibz throws two boots into Kalientita to push her away.
Making a little bit of space for that running Meteora. Goes for the pin.
Not quite.
Not enough, but Key Vibz off to a good start. If she can maintain this pace and keep the offensive up following that Meteora, this may be over before we really get going, but she's going for the tag. Izzy Moreno.
She's holding Kalientita down for Izzy. Izzy makes her way back in. Throws her shoulder right into the back of Kalientita, and now an elbow drop. Oh, double elbow drop into Kalientita, and a quick cover. Let's see, can she keep it? Nope, Kalientita's still here.
Only getting it to Izzy Moreno coming in with a flurry of elbow drops. No, she's got to do a little bit more than that. Kalientita getting out of danger's way, tagging in the women's champion, Gia Michel, and how about this stare down?
Running a hole into Izzy, and Izzy being very disrespectful. Chicken.
Taunting the champion, calling Kalientita chicken, I believe is what she's saying. Try saying that 10 times fast.
She needs to pay attention to what's in front of her instead of worrying about Kalientita. Lockup in the middle of the ring.
Izzy Moreno getting out of that collar elbow tie very quickly, twisting around into a wrist lock on the women's champion. To Gia Michel's credit, rolls through, kicks out of it, and reverses into her own.
Pace certainly did get there quickly. Gia Michel's holding on, trying to wrench through the arm of Izzy Moreno. You can see all those muscles really tightening up, but she's reversing it and doing the same to Gia.
That's right. It's been a case of anything you can do, I can do better. Izzy Moreno rolling through the wrist lock on her own, but now she's got it between the legs. Looks like she's going for an armbar. Well, she's going. Putting that friendship bracelet on Gia Michel.
Who wants that? Who wants that? That's what she's letting her know right now.
Talking about disrespect earlier, where's the disrespect call there, Doc? Stomping on that bracelet. Izzy Moreno just trying to make a friend out there. Gia Michel.
She doesn't share these bracelets with everyone, so if you don't have enough for the class, then we don't want it.
Sounds like somebody who doesn't have a bracelet to me, Doc.
Well, I'm just saying, we're not best friends because I don't have one.
Well, clearly, I can't imagine why you didn't get one. Gia Michel with the side headlock on Izzy Moreno. Teaching the young competitor, maybe this isn't going to be as easy as she thought it was. Gia Michel, the champ for a reason, but Izzy Moreno, to her credit, does fight out of it.
She's learning. She's picking up a few things, but it's only because Gia's being so generous to give her the opportunity to find the opening. And
oh, is that what
Gia
it is?
closes it. That's right.
Generosity. It's generosity. Letting the champ, letting Izzy Moreno rather, hit that arm breaker on the champ just over her shoulders. Izzy Moreno maintains control Gia Michel fights her off, but Izzy takes her down. Well, it's a variation of the flatliner. Saw that kick to the elbow joint. Izzy works it into an armbar.
But can she lock it in? Because Gia Michel is strong enough to hold on tight.
She is. You see Gia Michel managing to maintain that arm, flexing up, not letting Izzy Moreno get full extension. Gotta think if she could, it would be game over, but the hybrid women's champion getting to the ropes, breaking the hold.
It's that ring awareness that Gia Michel has. This is why she is the queen of this ring right here. This is why the champ is who she is. Izzy Moreno's going to have to work a lot harder to get out one over on Gia. Right here, Gia has her locked in her arms in a waist lock.
Right back to the wrist lock. You're absolutely right, Doc. I mean, these championships, no one is given a title. Everything is earned here, especially at hybrid. Gia Michel definitely gone through her share of trials to be the women's champion, but Izzy Moreno is a whole new animal, and she rocks in the crossface. Kalientita coming in to break it up.
She has to protect her boss. That's how you get the job done. You make sure that the boss is able to get free work for everyone.
And literally saving the boss there. Kalientita, she's not done pulling key vibes off the ring apron.
Oh.
Almost sent her in the apron, but getting one herself for her trouble. Key vibes fighting off Kalientita.
Pump kick into Izzy's face.
That's right. While the action was going on the outside, Gia Michel on the inside taking it to Izzy, the challenger, with that big kick, like you said, Doc. Izzy goes into the corner.
Yeah, Izzy's really struggling. She's showing a lot of the pain in her. Adding to that pain she was already showing, Gia Michel throws 2 shoulder tackles into her torso and a nice chest chop.
And just like you said, Doc, I mean, yes, Izzy looking like she's in a lot of trouble. Again, she is in there with the reigning, defending hybrid women's champion, and just like that, you see it across Izzy's face. She's finding out the hard way. The same thing we were saying, Doc. Training and on the job, experience, especially in that ring, 2 different beasts. She fires off a chop of her own. Hurt her own hand there one more time. Izzy backing off with the referee's count.
Oh, what is she doing? She gave her space. That might be dangerous. And they're...
hold on, the champ going up and over, rolls her up, but just a 2 count. Taking advantage of it, champ not giving her Izzy time to breathe, just slamming her face back down on the mat. Gia Michel firmly in control. And look at this, just taunting key vibes. Izzy Moreno reaching out, trying to make the tag, but Gia Michel making sure she's way too far away to make it.
That's what I said. She gave him too much space in order for Gia to recover and see it coming. She took over just like that.
And Izzy, see her inching towards the ropes. Maybe this is ring experience. Maybe this is just punishment taking its toll, but she's going to the wrong corner. Kalientita right there to capitalize on any distraction.
Just like that, she throws in a nice boot to the back of her head. Quick cover, and not quite, but still, we now know where we stand with Izzy. Kalientita knows how much work she has ahead of her.
Kalientita, just that hard forearm shot to the back. I tell you, if there's any work to do, Kalientita all too happy to put it in now that Izzy Moreno has been through the ringer with Gia Michel.
It's time for her to have a little bit of fun with Izzy. Izzy likes to play games. Well, Kalientita can play them better.
Oh, and there's an example of the games Kalientita likes to play, just those clubbing blows on top of the head of Izzy. Izzy kicking out. But she's still in a world of trouble here, Doc. She's got to make the tag against the Kalientita, just with that front face lock, just bringing Izzy Moreno back into enemy territory as Gia Michel and Kalientita both on the attack.
Ooh, takes a forearm from Kalientita. Oh.
Big clothesline into the handstand senton. Very impressive combination by these 2 women, but still not enough to put Izzy Moreno away. The young rookie refusing to stay down. The Hart on display is impressive, Doc, but Hart is only going to get you so far. She's got to make some moves here and make something happen.
Well, let's see if she can breathe at this point. That's a lot of shots to her torso. That's the diaphragm. You need to be able to use that in order to take a breath. And right now, the assault on her is unfathomable.
Izzy trying to make something happen. That comeback, maybe, no, gets cut off. The elbow from Gia Michel. Gia's got a handful of hair.
Oh.
That face buster bouncing off the top rope. 1, 2. Vance Jackson, again, a bit of a speedy count there, Vance.
Speedy count. Always fair, always impartial.
Always fair, yeah. As long as you pay him off, he'll.
There's no payment here. It's just the satisfaction of knowing to have the joy of refereeing this match. Gia Michel holding on to Izzy Moreno. Making her see the light.
That she is staring up at the lights is Izzy Moreno, but still staying alive nonetheless. Kicking out at 2. Key Vibz in the corner, trying to get her partner over to the appropriate corner, trying to get in this matchup. But to their credit, Kalientita and Gia Michel doing a really good job of keeping Izzy over in their corner and keeping Key Vibz out of this fight.
Well, this is the promise that, not really the promise, this is the statement that Gia Michel made in the previous hybrid experience, where she's here to show, kind of show Izzy around the ring, let her know that this is for big girls. This is where the big girls play.
Well, Izzy, if she didn't know that before, she's finding out the hard way now.
Good cover by Kalientita. She keeps getting back up.
And Kalientita, frustrations proving to be a little too much, throwing a temper tantrum in the
She's
middle
just a
of the
little
ring.
annoyed. Give her a minute. She's getting her bearings straight.
Looked like she was going for a little bit of DDT, but Izzy turns it into a flatliner.
Both ladies down.
Izzy, though, if she's ever going to make the tag, this is the time.
Come on, Izzy!
There you see Key Vibz screaming for her tag team partner, letting her know she's so close to making the tag. Can she make it, though, Doc? Izzy Moreno, so close and yet so far away.
Kalientita's getting close as well. Tags made. Both teams are switching out.
Key Vibz comes in with a running forearm, takes down the champion Gia Michel one more time, back down, single leg drop kick, takes Gia Michel back down to the mat. Key Vibz firing up. She is here and means business.
There's a lot of animosity between these two ladies. They previously fought at RCW. That was a very hard-fought match. These ladies are now taking it out on each other here at the Hybrid School of Wrestling ring.
Absolutely right, Doc, and I'm glad you brought that up. Both of these two, no strangers to each other, like you said, have had their fair share of battles across the great state of Texas. Key Vibz, though, coming in with that running crossbody downstairs, whipping Gia Michel off the ropes. 1, 2.
Not quite, not enough, not enough.
Not enough. Unfortunately for Key Vibz, Izzy Moreno, the contest continues. But I tell you, Doc, if Key Vibz can keep this up, if she can maintain this pace and maintain this level of punishment, this is going to bode very well for her team. But no sooner do we say that, just like that, Gia Michel with the kick, but Key Vibz with the code breaker.
But again, you underestimate the sink.
Hold on here, Doc.
Oh, wait a
Vance
minute.
Jackson arguing with Izzy, but Kalientita, she's still in the ring. Izzy Moreno rightfully voicing her complaints to Vance Jackson, but I'm afraid it's fallen on deaf ears as the champ takes down Key Vibz.
We have a cover by
Hold on.
Kalientita.
You saw Gia Michel clap her hands.
Oh, almost.
I think she made it sound like the tag was made.
There
Vance
was a
Jackson
tag,
just
there was a
rolling
tag.
with it. She tagged herself, Doc.
I heard a clap.
Of course you did. She clapped her hands. It was right in front of us.
We'll see if this is gonna. Oh, Kalientita used against Gia Michel. Key Vibz pushing her in. Oh, we're back down to the mat. Kalientita taking a face full of mat. What is he doing?
Izzy Moreno, looks like Gia Michel was going to run in, break up the count. Izzy made the save. Doc, Key Vibz, Izzy Moreno, they're your victors.
Disgusting. No,
Disgusting.
not fair.
Not fair. Doc, we've got to talk about what you consider to be fair in a wrestling ring. But nonetheless, Vance Jackson in their corner, the fast counts, the antics by Gia Michel and Kalientita combined, not enough, fans. Today, there are your victors in this tag contest. Best friends, Izzy Moreno and Key Vibz.
Well, I see there's a meeting going on in the ring.
I think that's being polite about it, Doc. Neither one of these women looking too happy about the outcome as Izzy and Key make their way to the back. Gia Michel and Kalientita still in the ring. They might be breaking down here.
Well, again, she has to give her evaluation somewhere.
Doc, I mean, you would call that an evaluation. I think we all can interpret what that means. Kalientita shoved down to the mat. Gia Michel's walking away. I think we're seeing this partnership dissolve right in front of us.
Get your head right next time.
Unfortunately, sometimes you do have to fire your subordinates. But Kalientita looks like she's not going to let that keep her down.
We'll have to see. I don't know if that's anger, frustration, sadness, a mix of all of the above. Kalientita, got to see how she handles this loss and that rejection by the hybrid women's champion. Got to believe we'll see that unfold in the future.